Today we have an interesting video. I am challenging a few gaming YouTubers to check out Million on Mars, and I'm picking some of my favorite YouTubers, okay? Ones that aren't in the game that I think would really enjoy it and blah, blah, blah. And whose communities I think would absolutely love it too and do good in. So these guys are really smart. These are guys who I generally watch, follow. You can see I'm subscribed, the bell's rung. For some reason the videos weren't popping up, so I resubbed, re-rung the bell, and hopefully we're all good now, because for some reason the Showtime was not popping up in my feed. So anyway, me and Whale Gang Showtime need to connect, but I challenge Whale Gang Showtime to check out Million on Mars on Wax, and I have a few good reasons of why. I'm gonna go over that later. We gotta challenge some more people, so let's keep cruising. All right, the second person I'd like to challenge is, what is it? Hang on. Second person I'd like to challenge is NFT Gaming. Okay, now Showtime is the man. Okay, Showtime is awesome. I think he's real down to earth, and he's kind of like me in a way, just different, right? But I love Showtime, and this is my other guy. Like, this guy, he brings the energy like real, like big time. His editing is awesome. It's more fast paced, quick cuts, and just some funny stuff. I really like how he does his content. But yeah, it's hard to capture it in just real quick. But anyway, if you don't know, NFT Gaming is very good. I think he does a great job. Now, check him out. Check out all these YouTubers. But I challenge NFT Gaming to check out Million on Mars, and I'll go over why in a little bit. We got a couple more people. To challenge, okay? I want them to check out the game. I'm not saying spend money. Just check out the game. Investigate the game. Let's move on. All right. Oh, I'm in the way. Dang, how am I gonna get out of the way? Can I get out the way? All right, let's get out the way. Move. Get out the way. All right. This is This is Play to Earn World. This guy, I'm sure you've seen his videos. I don't know. I think he's honestly like probably the nicest guy on the internet. He's always comes off like he's really happy, go lucky. He really dives into these games and tries to find the good projects. Covers a lot of projects actually too. Like me, I'm kind of like, I'm a little condensed and boiled down. I do need to kind of explore more, but he covers a lot of projects and a lot of games. I challenge him. I want to see him on Mars. I think he could do very well on Mars. And let's get into why, because the why is always the most important thing, I think, on why to play any project. Okay, put me back in the corner now. Why Million on Mars? Why play this game? Why check it out? It is the team is fully doxxed. You know, I don't know about every member, but a lot of members are doxxed. That is great. They do AMAs. They go on other channels and talk to you or whatever, or talk to different streamers and things like that. They're approachable. They generally you could tell they like the game. Like they're into the game themselves. You know, they're not just like make a game for the money and don't play it themselves. They actually play the game. And for example, do you think the devs for Diablo Immortal played Diablo Immortal? Probably not. I'm sure when the bell rings and it's time to go home, they are not playing that game. And anyway, these devs love what they're doing, and it shows. So aside from the team, the game has both simplicity and depth. Okay, there's all kinds of different things you can do. There's all kinds of different buildings. You're not just chopping wood or gathering food, or what do you call it, or harvesting gold. Okay, it's not just like a 3 mining system that, you know, kind of circulates, things like that. You have huge loops. I generally run a huge coffee loop, and I start that at almost the very beginning, from growing coffee all the way to processing it in 2 different ways with 2 different buildings, and then you know, all the way from grinding it to actually brewing it. So I do this massive setup and charging batteries. But there's all kinds of different ways to go. This is a Roverworks. It has nothing to do with coffee, but it's an awesome unit. It's an awesome building. There's so much you can do. There's a new level system, and for the most part, it should be a good medium to long-term thing to the game. It gives you a sense of progression. It gives you a way to specialize and to possibly earn more in the job system that they have in here, which is really cool too. You don't necessarily have to have a lot of NFTs. You could just basically give your stam and do jobs for other people, and still progress. Like, you don't have to have a huge account, but huge account definitely helps. So, anyway, the game has a lot going on. The land is not expensive. Okay, I know a lot of these games that we've checked out and we've got into, maybe there's like an emphasis on land. Oh, it's rare, it's scarce, and it's cool, and that's great for certain games. Okay, but this game, they want you in. The land is cheap. Some land costs more, yes, but for the most part, the land prices are really reasonable. Okay, land is cheap. That's definitely a bonus. You can buy your NFTs. This is another bonus right here. You can buy your NFTs for this game on Nifty Blocks or Atomic Hub, or you can skip all that noise. You can skip all the drops. Sorry, team. Sorry, team. You can buy Dusk on Alcor, deposit it into the game, and buy all the buildings and all the NFTs in game. So you don't have to go to the secondhand market to purchase. And by doing that, it's cheaper in game. Most buildings, most NFTs, land, whatever, it's anywhere from 10% cheaper in game up to, I've seen 50 to 60% off. So you might look at the Atomic Hub prices and be like, I don't know. In game, it's cheaper. So I usually advise my friends who I've helped get into the game, just buy Dusk. Buy Dusk, port it into the game, then buy what you want. So 90%, maybe even more, 95% of what you need will be available from the in-game market. And I think that's great because that promotes buy pressure on the token. And I guess, I mean, we could probably talk about a ton of different things about Million on Mars. But this is the other nice thing too, is, okay, it's hard to, wait, can I make this full? Yeah, here we go. Let's go back. Since December, it has been a very stable game. You had a little dip, came back up, and you can see it just kind of like flatlined right here. There's a lot of support and resistance right here. And then over the last 2 months or more, I think it's doubled in players or more. I forget the exact numbers now. But this, where did I get in? I got in probably like over here somewhere. And it's just been on a tear. And it's looking for its new place. The 0.18 does seem to be a good place for support and resistance. So, or support, but rather. A lot of the people who do sell, like when they do sell, they sell It seems like they sell responsibly, like they're not trying to dump the token down. Usually they kind of let the order fill, which is always the way I say to sell, because you don't want to chase the number down. You want to just have a, you know, a sell wall. You don't want to just like, oh, let's just, you know, sell immediately. Let's just let it fill. Somebody will buy it, right? So it seems like a lot of the maybe bigger players, the whales, if you want to call them that, they seem to take the game pretty seriously, and they don't try to dump their own token down. I love that. Like, everyone's not trying to chase this thing down to zero. So a lot of people just try to wait and let the orders fill. That is great. Every now and then you get somebody who just, you know, they're not smart enough to realize that waiting for an order to fill is the best option. But for the most part, a lot of responsible sellers, and I think that's a huge bonus. The token, I mean, this is months. This is April, March, February. February was kind of down. But dang, I don't know if you could ask for much better than that. Oh, that might look better, actually. It's more like that. Yeah. Okay. So pretty cool. I think this game has a lot of potential. Here's the last thing I'll tell you, if you're still listening, is you will not run out of content to talk about this game. There is so much, and I know the game looks complex, but it is easy. Once you're in and once you know, hell, come talk to me. I will talk to you privately about the game, or we can talk on a podcast or a pre-recorded thing or live, whatever you want to do. This game is legit. So I challenge you to check out this game. Look at it, okay? It has low entry price for whoever. Basically, you can get in for less than 20, not an ideal setup. You can get it a premium pass if you're new, and that'll give you a reasonable setup. And or, you know, the sky's the limit. You know, I started off with $130 in the game, had a decent land plot with some decent buildings I got set up from Mr. Grilled Cheese himself, and it's just worked out great. So I have DCA'd further into the project, and this is where I'm at now. So yeah, so I challenge you guys. This is a little nerve-wracking because I'm literally challenging people that I watch, and possibly some guys who maybe watch my videos here and there too. But I do this because I appreciate you guys, and I think there's something here that's good. I think there's a longer potential with this project, and I'm less worried about it going poof. But obviously, you never know. Not financial advice, blah, 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 blah. Do your own research. Hit me up. Hit me up. All right, guys. Peace. I'm out. Reverse challenge me too. Accept this challenge first. Check it out. Get in or don't. Reverse challenge me too. You know, I'll take a look at whatever. When you tell me you got a game, let me know. I'll take a look. Anyway, deuces, fam.